Hey guys, what is going on? Mark here from Superhuman Fitness, and today I'm going to be answering a question. And as you guys can tell by the title, this question basically is, should you do Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and Muay Thai, or should you do boxing and wrestling, right? And answering this question, I'm going to take it from the standpoint that you have no previous martial arts experiences at all, right? So we're going to say no previous martial arts experience, and you're asking in terms of actually self-defense, right? So first of all, I'm going to say keep an open mind. That's the first thing I'm going to say, right? All martial arts work, but not all of a martial arts works in all situations, if that makes sense. For example, like if you take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like only a couple of moves of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is actually going to be able to work in a street fight. You won't be able to do every single move that you've practiced in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's always going to be the basics of a martial art that's going to be basically universal, if that makes sense. So that being said, I would learn everything if you can. I would learn some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, some Muay Thai, some boxing, some wrestling. There was a fight between Matt Hughes and Renzo Gracie, right? And this is back in the beginning of the UFC days. Matt Hughes was a top-level, top-tier wrestler, right? He was a really, really good wrestler. And then Renzo Gracie is a top-level black belt jiu-jitsu guy, right? And these guys are fighting, right? So we got top-level wrestler, top-level jiu-jitsu guy, right? And before this fight, all these guys are talking about how it's going to be a bunch of grappling used in this fight. How it's going to be a really awesome display of grappling. At the end of the fight, guess how much grappling was used? 0. Matt Hughes, basically the whole fight, Matt Hughes kept it on his feet. He would just kick Renzo in the legs. Keep kicking him, keep kicking him, keep kicking him until Renzo's legs literally could not contain his own weight and he would just collapse on the ground. That's when the judge calls it off. No grappling at all. Two top-level grapplers and not a single bit of grappling was used. So that is what I mean. You should learn everything because just a mix. So learning one martial art, say you're pure grappler, if you come in contact with I'm not gonna say pure, like if you're a pure grappler and you come in contact with somebody who knows just a little bit of grappling and then he's a striker, you're dead. You need to learn everything. You need to learn everything. So back to the question, which two should you learn? I would say if you're starting, like I said, learn everything if you can. But if you're starting, I would say Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. And the reason being is because that opens a higher arsenal, a bigger arsenal of weapons, if that makes sense. So for wrestling and boxing, they're great martial arts, don't get me wrong. The basics of a martial art, I want to say, is like distance, right? So it's gauging your distance. For example, in boxing, right, you need to have like perfect distance and get that flush shot, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Muay Thai, same thing with even Jiu-Jitsu. You need to have good distance, you need to have good angles, you need to be able to control everything. And that transfers over into real fight. That's one of the basics of a fight. You see Conor McGregor getting those perfect times. He'll keep his hand out. As soon as somebody gets right in range, he'll snap, get that knockout. He's really, really good at that. It's all timing, gauging your distance. So the reason, like I said, Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai is because, like I said, it opens up a wider arsenal. Muay Thai, boxing doesn't allow you to kick, neither does wrestling, right? But Muay Thai, you're allowed to kick, you're allowed to use your elbows, your knees. It's called the art of the 8 weapons, right? So you got your fists, your elbows, you got your knees, you got your kicks, right? Brutal martial art. You also got your Muay Thai clench. Muay Thai isn't really a grappling art, but a Muay Thai clench is, if you don't know anything about grappling, even some grapplers, you can't really get out of it because the way the Muay Thai clench works is you're gonna have gloves on in Muay Thai, right? But even if you're not and you're in self-defense situation, like we're talking about, Muay Thai clench, you're putting your hands basically, you get in the clench, you have your hands behind your opponent's head, and not your neck, not their neck, their head. So the difference, if you're holding someone from their neck, they could use their back muscles to get up, right? But if you're holding someone from their head, they have to use their neck muscles. So you grab their head and you're pulling down, and you can use your knees and you're kneeing them to the head, to the kidneys. You know, it's brutal martial art. And then with Jiu-Jitsu, you learn how to get like a rear naked choke, a triangle choke. You're learning how to destroy people. You know, just a little bit of boxing and some wrestling. Whew, you're a weapon, my guy. So that is my answer. That is the martial arts that I would recommend. Make sure you slap the like button if you haven't already and subscribe. Peace out.